Welcome, everyone, to episode 18 of the Hoppy Thoughts podcast. Dude, so many episodes we open and you're like laughing.
I know,
what
I
we're
know.
talking about before is
it's so unhinged, and
Yeah.
then we just transition to, welcome.
Welcome. So nice. I got my tie going. It's
Yeah.
like the 6 o'clock news. Thank you, everyone, for coming. We're live as always from Chet's Garage. We have a great episode planned for you all. Like, comment, subscribe. I don't know, send us hate mail, smoke signals with that are middle fingers, whatever you want to do. How are you doing, Chet?
I'm doing all right, man.
Healthy?
Today
Yeah.
was a
Pretty good day, I say.
I said today was a pretty good day.
Indian food.
Yeah,
Had a good meeting.
had a good meeting.
Yeah.
We got shit done today. That was a
Always feels good to get shit done.
that was a big step forward. I think in 20 years we're gonna look back and go, oh shit,
Good thing
a
we're
really important day.
Good thing we're recording it.
Yeah, that's true.
My
That is
wife
true.
ate Indian food today.
She did. I wasn't
did.
trying to make a big deal out of it because I was like, but I even asked her. I was like, "How did you? What did you think about it?" And she was like, "I liked it. I'm eating it." And I was like, "Oh yeah, that's great. Like, just okay, just eat my food. Don't say anything else."
Yeah.
It's like when you have a kid who's like, "I don't like mashed potatoes. I don't like mashed potatoes," and you catch them eating mashed potatoes, and you're like, "Do you like that?" And they're like, yeah," and you're like, okay, great. Like, do you not realize what you're eating? Because maybe that's what
Yeah.
it is. Like,
I was such a picky eater growing up. I didn't like hamburgers until I was like 16. I was hot dogs only.
what?
I didn't like, and I hated sauce. I didn't like sauce coming out the sides of stuff.
What, so you're like,
Hated
I
it.
like a dry ass hot dog.
Yeah,
That's all I-
plain. My
That's
mommy would cut it up.
insane.
Yeah.
That's
No, seriously.
crazy.
My
My
mommy
brother
would
didn't
cut-
like mashed potatoes. He'd put mashed potatoes in his mouth and he'd go like, ugh.
That's
It is
ridiculous.
so funny.
That's
My stepdad
silly.
used to get so mad. Dude.
Because at
He
one point
gets
you're like,
so
you're
torn.
acting.
Yeah,
bro.
he
You're
literally was
acting.
like, this kid's not real. It's
Ugh.
mashed potatoes. And David would eat them and he'd go, ugh. He's like 8. He's just
You got to get those down. One time my mom made this like soup thing.
yeah.
I think it was one of those things where everything in the fridge is expired. I'm going to make it into a soup. Dude, this soup, it like induced vomiting. I would eat it and be like, ipecac. I'd like, excuse me. I had like 2 or 3 bites. I'm fucking vomiting just thinking about it.
Yeah.
I had 2 or 3 bites. I remember I had a mouthful of it. It was like so salty, so like, I don't even know how to describe it.
Ugh.
And I remember like throwing it all up back into the bowl.
You know what?
mom was
into
really
the bowl?
Well, it's better than on the
Oh.
countertop.
Yeah, but like you're just like, ugh,
And I think-
in the food.
I think my mom also knew it was trash,
Yeah,
and she's like, "I'm so." It was like the one time where she's like, "I'm so sorry. Let me make you grilled cheese or something."
yeah. Let's turn this around. We need tomato soup.
It was not mashed potatoes.
my
I also grew up on fish sticks. I ate fish sticks until I was like 12.
Honestly,
almost
I'd eat the fuck
exclusively.
out of fish sticks right now. I like fried fish. I don't have any problems with like, yeah, that's fish out of the freezer. I have no issues with that.
Yeah, I most fish products. I mean, fish sticks are like the most processed foods.
Oh yeah,
I would rank them below like Dino Nuggets, even like
damn.
they're pretty processed.
I don't.
But I would just suck those things down dry.
Yeah,
Like no sauce,
that's-
no ranch.
That's menace activity, my friend. That's crazy.
Yeah.
No tartar sauce.
No.
No
That would make me
cocktail
vomit.
sauce. What?
No,
Oh
didn't
my
like
God.
any. Dude, I hated jelly on my peanut butter and jelly sandwiches because it was kind of akin to a sauce where if I squeezed it, it would come out the sides and it would get in my hands and make my hands sticky, and I did not like that. So I only had peanut
You
butter
seen a
sandwiches,
therapist?
and I still only eat peanut butter sandwiches. I could care less about jelly. I hate syrup on pancakes too.
What is this? Why are you like everything that's supposed to be a combo? Fuck the combo. Everyone for years has said PB and J's, and you're like,
BB,
fuck
baby.
the jelly, bro.
Yeah,
Like,
I don't like it.
there's a story that runs in my family that I still get bullied for to this day. Literally, the last time I saw my family, they bullied me for this. I still don't see the problem with it, and I'm gonna open up with context first.
Okay.
My sister is highly allergic to peanut butter, or high allergic to peanuts.
Yeah.
So we had peanut butter in the house, but
Okay.
you couldn't leave the spoon out on the counter.
Yeah.
You couldn't just like,
Couldn't put it under her pillow.
As much as I wanted to. You couldn't open the jar around her because even the smell of it would like induce hives. She was so allergic. She she had an incident in like elementary school where she walked in the cafeteria and the lunch ladies were making like peanut butter cookies.
Dude, in a school, that's dumb.
And this, right, but this was like,
how would they not do
this? Was like 96, 97.
People are still allergic to stuff back then.
Yeah, but not nearly as much. They just didn't give a shit about. But she walked in, broke out in hives, and they were like, "Oh fuck."
Yeah,
like big problem, right? So of course, years later, I'm at home. I'm not allowed to essentially eat peanut butter in my own fucking kitchen.
Okay.
So I took the peanut butter jar and I would keep it in my bed because I would scoop out peanut butter from the jar and I would have like what I would do is I'd take the spoon and I'd just shove it into the peanut butter.
Yeah, get a spoon.
And then close it. And then
okay. So
there was like a readily accessible spoon in a peanut butter jar. I still don't see why this is that bad, right?
Right.
My sister found the peanut butter jar in my bed.
Because I feel like that would take you a couple of months to eat, right? Or would you get through it in like a...
No.
Yeah, so like the dirty spoon has been in there. It's been in your mouth.
It wasn't. No, it wasn't like I used the same spoon for like a month or 2 months. Okay, it was like I'd go get a new spoon, and then like for the night I'd have a spoon in there, and then I would take the spoon out and put a new spoon in. Okay. Like I wasn't using a dirty spoon, but the idea that a peanut butter jar was in my bed has caused me years.
That is like a silly like.
I literally would just like I would get on. So I had I would take my mom's laptop. I was like, because I didn't have a laptop this time. Why did I have a laptop? And I would take my mom's laptop and I would watch movies because I didn't have a TV in my room.
Yeah, and
I would watch movies in my room on this laptop.
And you're hogging on the PB.
And dude, I was just choking down peanut butter, dry, no milk, just you know. And my sister found the peanut. She was like, I cannot believe I found peanut butter in your bed. And I'm like, why is this so crazy? It was a closed jar. It wasn't like I like came out of my room like, oh, peanut butter everywhere. But no, it was just like, and like my bed at the time wasn't on a frame. I didn't have a bedside table. It
homeless.
Was like it was
homeless with a peanut butter
literally
thing.
It was like it was what's that called? You have the mattress and the box springs. It was box springs and then the mattress. No frame because I got a new mattress and I didn't have a frame that fit it. And so I was like, I don't need a mattress.
I like how you're like, this is not your responsibility to get you a frame. How old are you? You're like 8?
16, 17.
Oh. But it's still not your responsibility, I feel like, at that age to get yourself a frame.
My parents were moving
So you were 16, you're a little older.
I got my grandparents' old bed. It's not like their bed. They like got a new guest bed, and I got the old guest bed. Okay. And it was a queen-size guest bed. So
you take your mom's laptop. You're 16, 17.
Yeah, I literally was watching Harry Potter.
About to go off to college. And you're eating peanut butter
out of the bed,
on the bed.
Yeah, I had a really bad habit of sleeping in my jeans.
Okay,
which I think is what
bad habit.
Yeah, I didn't think anything of it until Megan has made fun of me for the last couple of years of like, I could sleep in jeans. I have no problems. with
it's definitely not pajamas for sure.
But I don't want to sleep in pajamas. Like
I just can't sleep with clothes on really. I mean, I sleep with underwear on only.
Preferably, I sleep naked. But like when you're in my family, like dude,
you don't
they
sweat
just
when you sleep naked.
They just fucking walk in.
Yeah, you got to be careful with that.
And so it's like I can't let my parents just walk in with my cock out. You know, cannot have that happen.
Especially like cock out, jar of peanut butter in one hand, spoon in the other.
Exactly, dude. It's 10 times better for them to walk in. I'm sleeping in jeans. They're like, you're being weird. And it's like. It's either this or I'm naked. Would
you not be wearing underwear with the jeans?
Yeah.
You'd be wearing underwear.
Yeah.
Okay.
It was totally a lazy thing of like, I got home from school and I'm wearing jeans and it's like, fuck it. I just don't feel like switching.
Okay.
Just take my shirt off and lay in bed.
When you sleep in the nude now, you don't get sweaty?
Mm-mm.
I get so sweaty.
Mm-mm.
I don't know.
Dude,
what
I'm cold. I'm so cold.
I'll just wear the thinnest underwear and I just don't get sweaty. But that. I don't know. I get really sweaty.
No, I could sleep naked every night. And you know what's really funny is I've gotten into it's like I either want to sleep naked or fully clothed.
That's so weird.
I'll go to bed with a hoodie on, a shirt, shorts, and like those like legging like that I wear. I'll wear the leggings and the shorts because I just get so cold now.
Oh,
I get real cold at night, and I want to cuddle. Megan doesn't want to cuddle.
Get away from me,
dude. She literally has this fucking like beanbag separator in the bed. You don't. I
Great
look
Wall
like
of
a.
China.
I look like a seawall in my bed. I'm the water trying to get around the seawall. Megan's got it all sectioned off. It's her and JP on dry land.
Shelby only wants certain types of physical contact at night, which is when I sleep kind of like a mummy.
Yeah.
I can get into the bed and I don't move when I'm sleeping, at least from
Okay.
what I can tell. If I get in the bed, I usually stare straight up, or maybe my head is kind of cocked to the left or right.
Yeah.
Right on my back. That's my most comfortable position. And I'll go to sleep exactly like that. Shelby doesn't get to sleep very well.
Mhm.
She usually stays up longer, and she might even move to the guest room to watch TV or something. She just literally can't fall asleep. It's just pure insomnia.
Yeah.
But well, she does this thing when she's on her phone. She'll want her head to be closest to the fan on the side of the bed, but she wants her feet that are ice cold. I feel like she ices them before we get in the bed.
Yeah.
Sub-zero.
My feet are cold right now.
To touch my legs.
Yeah.
And so she's like diagonal on the bed, and she's pushing against my legs. I'm not complaining. I mean, I fall asleep regardless, and I think it's kind of cute. But man, those dogs are cold.
Cold.
What happens to those bad boys?
I have cold feet. I'm the cold feet in our relationship.
Oh,
I
really?
take my feet and I put them on Megan. 100%. Yeah.
Sometimes, I mean, yeah.
My
sometimes
feet
they
are
honestly
cold
scare
literally
me.
right now. I'm like, my toes hurt. They're cold. I'm not even joking. I really wish I was. But I
mean,
am.
My toes are a little cold right now, but it is cold. I mean, it's like 20 degrees in here.
Yeah, it is. It's a little cool.
The heater is helping.
This thing is helping. It's
Yeah.
by the time I feel like the air gets to us, though, it's not 95.
No.
It's like 60.
Yeah. It's like a drunken man.
Well, here, wait,
breath.
before we start, what do we got here?
Yes. For today, I tried, as I try to most days, is theme the beer with what we're talking about today.
Okay.
This beer, I saw it on the shelf. Shelby saw it on the shelf. It's called Arrogant Bastard Ale.
Okay.
On the front's got this big devil. If you want, can you read the back of the box?
Yeah.
I really don't have high hopes for this beer because the back of the box is essentially insulting its customers.
Oh, wonderful. Okay.
But the purpose of this here is a box. So
7.2, God damn.
yeah, someone who designed the box, someone who brews beer with this marketing type of style,
Okay.
they're probably an asshole.
This is an aggressive beer. You probably won't like it. It is quite doubtful that you have the taste or sophistication to be able to appreciate an ale of this quality and depth. I almost said before I read this that I don't really like ales.
Good.
So
This is 7% alcohol, by the way.
this is kind of like a love letter to me. We would suggest that you stick to safer and more familiar territory, maybe something with a multi-million-dollar ad campaign aimed at convincing you it's made at an independent brewery, or one that implies that their tasteless seltzer / fizzy yellow beer / whatever the hell will give you more sex appeal.
Wow.
Okay.
Wow.
Perhaps, you know what? You know what I appreciate about this? This doesn't feel like it was written by AI.
No.
Perhaps you
Written
think
by a passionate
multi-million-dollar ad campaigns make all of that junk taste better. Perhaps you're mouthing your words as you read this.
Wow.
I didn't like that lesson.
I will say, like, the box is dinged up. The cans are dinged up. Like,
Yeah, they're
the
kinda
graphics.
fucked up.
The graphics, like, they were angry putting this in this box.
We believe that pandering to the lowest common denominator represents the height of tyranny, a virtual form of keeping the consumer barefoot, stupid, and led by, it says the nose, but it's marked out, and it says social media.
Oh, my God. This is a whole Facebook crackhead post.
Yeah.
Oh, my God.
I have a family
didn't read
member
this
who's
far.
made this post.
I did not read this far.
Brought forth upon unsuspecting public in 1997, Arrogant Bastard Ale openly challenged the tyrannical. Oh my God! Why did I just have a stroke trying to say a tyrannical? Oh my God! Tyrannical overlords who were brazenly attempting to keep the people chained in the shackles of poor taste.
Wow.
One glance around. This is a whole fucking book.
Yeah, it is.
One glance around, and it's glaringly obvious they're winning as of now.
Wow.
My reading has gotten. I haven't read to people in a very long time. I used to read at my local library, but I've been reading to JP
My
at night. My
reading's
reading's
gotten
gotten better.
Oh, good.
Yeah. Yet we will not stop. Ever.
Good.
Since the very beginning. Arrogant Bastard Ale has reveled in its unprecedented and uncompromising celebration of intensity. There have been many nods to Arrogant Bastard Ale, even outright attempts to copy it. but only one can ever embody the true nature of liquid arrogance. Hated
Wow.
by many, loved by few.
Wow.
Woo!
Quite
Damn.
quite
Yeah,
a
that's-
statement, right?
Holy shit, bro.
Yeah.
Like,
I will say, like, we searched around the place for a beer that would theme this episode well enough. And, I mean, God bless them. They're trying their hardest. There was 2 boxes of this on the shelf. So they're not.
I was going to say, that either
not
means they're
making
not
much.
pushing beer or they're sold out constantly. And I'm going to be honest, I've never seen this before.
Oh, hey, it's vegan. That's good. That's good for me.
It also says right here, drink fresh. Oh, it's like speaking to
Numbskull.
you.
It's a
Okay.
7.2% ale.
Yeah, that's crazy.
So I don't
Hey,
know
you
what
see
they're
that
putting in
ball
this.
logo right
Ball
there?
logo?
That's
Oh,
who,
yeah.
That's who makes the can.
Yeah, I mean, I think they make a lot of cans.
Yeah, they do.
That's the Mason Jar Company.
Yeah.
Yeah. Here we go. Great. Get some aroma. Smells a little bit like the bottom of a trash can.
Oh,
It
no.
smells like you dumped a beer in a trash can.
You
get
know what
that?
you know what it smells like? For those of us that have worked in the bar, maybe this will make sense, but it smells like when you
Fuck.
go and clean out the
Bar
rubber
pad
mats.
things. Yeah.
That the bar mats, like you go to clean them out. When you go and dump, like something spills in, you go to dump it out. You just kind of get that.
Yeah. It's the mixture of all beers plus
Yeah,
tobacco spit. Plus just disrespect and arrogance.
yeah, just like saliva discharge from angry customers.
I did not. Okay. This is not what I didn't know it was an Indian Pale Ale. I thought this was like a Shiner Bock Ale type of thing. No, this is an Indian Pale Ale. It's honestly not
What?
terrible.
This is an IPA.
Yeah.
Where does it fucking say that?
I mean, have you tasted it?
No,
I mean, you'll taste it immediately. It kind of shocked me, honestly.
what?
Maybe the marked off packaging is kind of purposeful. I'm not sure.
Oh, that's what the fuck.
Yeah, it's wonky.
Oh,
Yeah, wonky.
it's not bad. It's like
It's not what you expect, that's for sure.
no. There's some conflicting.
You're grimacing.
Yeah, I am a
I
little.
feel
bit.
like it'll warm up. I'll warm up to it maybe.
Yeah, once you have 3 sips and you can't taste that fucking
Yeah.
like
This thing,
hoppiness.
I mean,
in
it does. It tastes disrespected. It's like they put it in the can and they just kick the can around.
Yeah, it
Like
does.
this one has damage on it.
Yeah, so does I think mine does too. There's like some like ripples right here. This is
Yeah,
crazy.
That's just a machine not working correctly. Well, I would say
The machine. you
how
mean the
this
devil?
merges into what we're talking about today. I think the people who made this may or may not be assholes.
Oh.
And so I'm
Okay.
bringing back a popular segment from us today.
Oh.
For us today, I wanted you to be the judge. Who, in these circumstances, are the asshole?
Yes, I'm a wonderful judge, and everyone loves my opinions
Yes, you're
because
non-biased.
I am an expert. No, I'm not an expert. I'm not a doctor, and I don't
Know
know
the fuck
fucking
I'm
anything.
talking about.
I don't know anything that I'm talking about.
My question today, before we get into it, is my idea was you be the judge. That's
Yeah.
Hey, be the judge.
Okay.
The name of the game show. Have you had any experience or run-in with the law in a major way? Any stories
Yeah,
you want to tell?
I told one earlier this evening. Or do you mean like legal trouble?
I don't know. Regardless, have you ever been in front of a judge? How about that?
No. Thankfully, I've been able to avoid all of those potential outcomes.
Have you had a speeding ticket ever?
I've had a lot of speeding tickets.
I mean, you're in front of a judge for those,
Mm-mm.
but
Nope.
not Mississippi.
Not ever. So I got a seatbelt ticket in high school during 4th of July, which is when they do the campaign of like click it or ticket.
Yeah, that's a big day for that.
Oh, dude, I got slapped with a massive
it's probably
ticket.
like $300.
And yeah, it was a big one.
Yeah.
Big one. I even, dude, the cop who gave me the ticket, such an asshole. He's clearly in town just giving out fucking tickets for Click It or Ticket
Yeah.
Week to meet his quota. I waved to the guy because I knew all the police officers. So I waved to him. And then he pulls me over. Of course, while he's pulling me over, I was like,
Right.
you know,
Yeah.
and get the ticket. And I'm like, fuck, dude, I cannot believe I just got a fucking ticket for that. That guy's a dickhead, right?
Yeah.
And drive to my grandparents' house. Tell
Mhm.
my grandparents. My grandfather's like, "Give you a ticket this week?" And I went, "Yeah, clearly he's trying to meet his quota."
Mhm.
My grandfather called the sheriff's department. It was like,
I love how certain people just have connects like that.
yeah, he was like, "Put me on the phone with him." So he puts him on the phone with the
Wow.
officer, and he was like, the officer's like, I threw out the ticket. Like he wasn't gonna actually go to court for it or whatever, right?
Oh, okay.
And so I was like, all right, fine.
More of a lesson type of thing.
Yes. And so I never was going to actually get in trouble for it, but my grandfather didn't tell me this. And
Oh, so your grandpa was like, "Oh, I'll teach him the lesson."
he's like, great, got it, understood, right? So then my grandparents were like, you need to tell your parents that you got this ticket.
Yeah.
And dude, I just sat on it. I was like, fuck.
That's
Dude,
pretty
if I tell them
nerve-wracking.
I'm going to get grounded, like
Yeah, you might like lose your license.
I was
can't
going to
drive.
I was going to lose my truck because I got in trouble for drifting on back roads. Anyhow, I got in trouble, and they were definitely gonna take the keys, and I was like, fuck, I don't want to tell them. I have a date coming up, and so I was like, I'll tell them after the date.
Okay.
Well, I forgot. I literally
Nice.
just forgot
Now
to
we're
tell
getting
them.
super in trouble.
And my grandmother called my mom and was like, so did
Chet
Chet
told
tell you about his ticket? And my mom was like, what fucking ticket, dude? I got ripped
Oh,
a
yeah.
new
That's a
one.
problem.
And my grandparents were, like, it's a different level when your grandparents are like, we're really upset with you that you didn't tell your parents. It was like, oh, dude, I really didn't mean to. I'm sorry, I forgot. And I literally even told my grandfather, I was like, look, I just want to go on this date. I want to get grounded before the date. And then he was like, you should have fucking told him.
Yeah.
And I was like, fair enough, whatever. So I
Yeah.
took that one on the chin. But I got like 3 speeding tickets in Louisiana going to
Man.
see my parents from school.
Uh-huh.
All of those were just like, pay it online. That's it.
That's nice.
$350 every one of those
Wow.
tickets, dude. They clocked me. It's because you're like, when you're going to Shreveport from like I-10, I think is what. No, not I-10.
It's just like a pinch point, like a
You
stretch.
get off the interstate to get on, like, because the interstate comes horizontal across the state, and you need to go west.
Mm-hmm.
And so when you go northwest, you're taking like this highway, and this highway goes through towns.
Mm-hmm.
So all of a sudden you're going from like 65 to 35.
Yeah.
And these officers are literally sitting on the other side of a sign to say, welcome to the city, speed limit's 35. And I would come and rolling in doing 45. And they would give me a $350 ticket for doing 45 and a 35.
Yeah. There were a couple of cops along the route from where I lived in North Texas to Stillwater, Oklahoma. Same thing. It was like the whole town just existed to be a cop checkpoint.
Yep. Just
basically.
to get the state fucking money. And they got, I sent $350 or over $1,000. Yeah, over $1,000 to them and speeding tickets. And it's like
that's a PS4.
Dude, $1,000 in college. Oh my God, dude, so much money.
Beer.
I literally, I was so mad. I was like, I told my parents, I was like, every time I go and see you, I get a speeding ticket, and it just ruins the whole trip because I don't have any money now. I have I had $350 in my checking account. Now I got $5. You know. And they didn't understand it. I was like, you don't understand. I literally can't drive to you without getting a ticket, and I'm doing 45. I'm not even speeding, really. Like, it's 35 in the middle of nowhere. Are you kidding me? It's ridiculous.
That's super annoying. My speeding ticket that I've only had one ticket, and it was a speeding ticket. I was doing a 7 over.
Yeah, that's
7 over.
lame.
And in a similar fashion to yours, I see. This is where I got in trouble. I lied to my parents saying that, hey, tonight I'm going to go to a friend's house.
Yeah,
Didn't go to a friend's house. Went to a
Done that
girl's
before.
house.
Hell yeah.
Girl's house was across town. Complete opposite direction, I would say, of my friend's house.
Yeah.
Get a speeding ticket on the way there. And then I don't come home. I stay like for a couple of hours at the girl's house. The cop in the situation was all very normal.
Yeah.
A little bit of white privilege in there. For sure, white privilege. It was all very normal, amicable.
Yeah.
And I get home. And then I lied to my parents being like, yeah, I got that. Go to my friend's house. And they're like, the address on the ticket says you weren't even close. Oh, God, scared.
That did kind of scare me too. But
you weren't even close. Like, what is this? Yeah, I got in trouble big time.
Did you tell her where you went? You caved?
Yeah,
I went
no.
to a girl's house.
No, yeah, I had to cave. I had to cave because just like
sucks.
I know you're like, where'd you go?
Oh no.
Because at this point, it's worse. Like they could think I'm doing something. I don't know, evil, making bombs somewhere. I don't know.
Yeah, that's true. No, I
had a more crazy story. Is sophomore year of college, we had a random roommate.
Yeah.
It was Alec, me, David, who you met at the wedding, my wedding, and then a random roommate. His name was oh shit, what's his name? Oh no, his name was Trey. Trey.
The most one-dimensional name. You're like, fuck, what is his name?
It was Trey. Trey.
Yeah.
Trey Vardman. I don't care.
Damn, name drop his ass.
Yep. We all really disliked him.
Okay.
His mom worked for the only thing he ever provided to us, I think, is that his mom worked for the Tyson Meat Company, like Tyson chicken nuggets, right? You see at the store.
Yeah.
He would every once in a while bring a bunch of really good hot dogs to like the dorms. He's like, my mom had a bunch of like stuff fall off the line. Yeah. Those hot dogs are really good. Some of the best hot dogs I've ever eaten.
Nathan's, I'm sure.
No,
or not Nathan.
They were like the Costco brand.
Yeah.
They were really good.
Fuck, dude. My
like
stepdad bought a
big.
He bought a big box of those one time from. Oh, what was that? He bought literally like a freezer box. It's very simple. It was a brown box, and it was just like 200 hot dogs in a bag.
It's unlabeled. It's just like beef hot dog, 40 pounds.
Yes.
Anyway, Trey, one time we went home for like spring break or something else, went separate ways. He doesn't come back when we're back in school for like 2 additional days. We're like, where are you?
Yeah.
He comes back and he's like in a state of disrepair. And he says the following. He said he lived in Arkansas from Oklahoma. So it was like a 3-hour drive roughly to get to where we went to college, to his hometown in Arkansas. Already great. You know, we hate Arkansas, right?
Yeah, dude, Arkansas is...
He, on his way home from to get home for spring break, he claims that he had like a medication-induced like psychosis break. He just like kind of fell like unconscious or kind of like forgot that he was driving.
Yeah.
He claims it was his medications because he like just changed or something. Maybe that's real. Maybe it's not.
Yeah.
He was doing 95 in a 35. So he's like super speeding through a small town, right? He got a ticket that was like $1,200.
Yeah. That's reckless driving at that point.
Yeah, that's nuts, right? And this is in Arkansas, I think. So when he gets back home to his mom, he shows her. This is again. He's telling us a story. He shows his mom the ticket. Oh, another important detail. I mentioned he came back to school in a state of disrepair. He had a huge black eye, and we were like, "What happened, man?"
Oh,
he said when he showed the ticket to his mom became irate. Right? This is ridiculous. This is insane. You have to pay for this. All this stuff.
Yeah.
He fights like his mom, verbally like gets into an argument with her. Like, I don't need to pay. I don't
need to pay.
He was like,
that's crazy.
I was having like a drug-induced like pass out moment. I don't know. He blames it on something else. He did that constantly. God bless. But then like he had like I started to get like into a physical altercation with his mom. Like, you need to go to your room. He's like, I'm not doing it. Put his hands on her. The uncle was in the room and punched him in the face.
Good. Honestly,
punched him in the face.
Because like that's crazy.
That's the story that he told.
Fighting your mom.
Yeah. The dude was nuts.
Yeah.
I remember another memory of Trey. We'll get into the main topic here soon, I promise, because he was an asshole for sure.
Yeah.
He would come home drunk all the time in the middle of the night. And God bless, a lot of college kids did that.
I was going to say, I can't.
But
if I say anything, that's the pot calling the kettle
I
black.
get coming home drunk, but if you come home drunk, you get in, you be as quiet as possible, and you try to crash.
Yeah.
And you crash, right?
Oh, yeah, I crashed into the front window, like trying to get into the suite.
Again, the core tenets: try to be quiet, try to be respectful.
Yeah, sure.
Because you're living in a dorm of
me,
David, and I, who weren't like we're
that
asleep
is fair. Read
by
the room
at latest, right? He came home one time at 3 a.m. Loud. He's talking on his phone.
Fuck yeah.
To someone.
Yeah.
Talking on his phone. His keys hit the key ball super loud. Wakes everyone up. He's on his phone. He takes a shower with like the door open. So the way that the room situation works is that he roomed with David, and there was a common area, and then there was Alec and I.
Okay.
So David is hitting the brunt of all this crap.
Yeah.
He's taking a shower. He's talking on the phone in the shower with the door open, with the light on. David is trying to sleep.
Yeah.
I just remember being woken up. I was already kind of awake at this point.
Yeah.
I was like, what is going on? I think he gets out of the shower. He goes to bed. He's still talking on his phone. It's 4 a.m. David's wide awake now. I just remember David yelling out loud, "Turn your goddamn phone off and go to bed." This is the only time I've ever heard David raise his voice.
Yeah.
He's a very calm guy.
Yeah.
But dude, he was
pissed.
He was pissed.
Pissed.
He was pissed.
No.
Oh, God Classic.
It
could be a whole episode about him.
Oh, dude, 2 separate nights. I'll leave this my last police
Okay.
run-in story. This is not the one that I mentioned earlier either. In college, my roommate in the fraternity house, we played a drinking game in which that we would get the buckets of, I don't know if you remember this, but they had like these pre-mixer buckets. It was like a half-gallon bucket. It's white. It's from the
Fireball. It had like a whole bunch.
Yeah,
of
they have
shooters in it.
like Fireball. They also have like the mixology company. I cannot remember the name of the brand, but it's like, I want to say it's like black and yellow or whatever, or it's like green and white, maybe not black and yellow. Anyhow, it's like a half bucket, and it's like you buy the bucket and you put in an $8 bottle of rum, the whole bottle,
Yeah.
in this bitch, right?
Oh, okay. Gotcha.
And it was, we would get the handle instead of just like a standard 750. We would get a handle of rum and juice that bitch up, dude.
Yeah.
And just dump the whole fucking thing. Yes, literally. Take the
standing over
stopper
for
out and dump the whole thing in there. And then what we would do is we would play Battlefield 1.
Nice.
And this was like our pregame to a party. Such a, like...
That's nuts.
It was insane. We would clean the room, and then what we would do is we'd stand 12 inches from a shitty TV that I had my Xbox connected to, and we'd play Battlefield 1. And we would pass back the controller, and what you do is you have your life. Like, you spawn in, you go kill, like, obviously, like, you know, that works. It's like domination. You just try to kill as many people as you can, or you play the objective. You are essentially trying to just rack up as many kills as possible. Mm-hmm. Every kill equates to taking a sip. And for most people in Battlefield, dude, you're getting maybe like 20, 30 kills. You know, and you have like 5 to 15 deaths, right? Very standard. Battlefield 1, I was a menace. I was really good at Battlefield 1. Dude, I was clocking in 60 kills a match.
Nice. My
My roommate and I got absolutely blasted drunk.
Yeah, you're playing Blackout 1.
Dude, yes. No, it was bad. And then we went to an event called Bulldog Bash, and we drank a whole bucket. And we took the last of the bucket. This is when I first like started dating Megan. Sweet Megan. She's so nice.
I don't even feel like I could finish a whole bottle of wine and throw up.
Bro,
this is nuts.
It was bad. It was really bad. We were really drunk. We convinced ourselves that Megan wants a drink.
Of course she does.
Megan needs a drink too. So what do? Let's get a 44-ounce roadie. Put the rest of the bucket in that. Right?
Yeah.
As much as we can get in there. Well, of course, Megan's not going to drink all of this. So we'll sip on this as we're walking there. But we'll give it to Megan when we get there. Megan, who's completely sober, and then sees my roommate and I showing up hammered, bro.
Washed.
Yeah,
Hey,
she's
Megan,
like, I
I
don't want anything. Yeah, and I'm like, oh, hey, I got just juice, you know. And she's like, I don't want any of that. So Ben and I, because Megan's volunteering for the event, it's being put on by the school.
An angel.
Yeah, she's being an absolute angel, dude. And and I was like, oh, okay, all right, and so Ben and I just disappear. But now that I've set the scene on how drunk I was, later that night, like, because I think that was when that was either Mr. Wives or that was what's that motherfucker from Florida? I don't remember. Let's just say it was Mr. Wives. It really doesn't matter who's playing. But they got on stage and they're like, they're in Mississippi and they're like, what's up, Arkansas? Dumbass. You're like, wrong state. Yeah, not there. But we go through the concert and it's not very long. Like, I think we even showed up kind of late, but we went to the bar afterwards. And I remember, dude, it was hammered, absolutely hammered. I was pissing in a bush. And I remember
pissing my pants.
Dude, I was pissing in a bush behind a bar, and I remember a flashlight hitting me.
Oh,
and be
that's
like,
a problem.
hey, what are you doing? And he was like, Starkville PD. And I was like, oh, fuck, dude. Shoved my dick in my pants, and I ran. I ran, dude.
See ya. Dude, I bet
him.
I bet that felt like life and death.
I think I lost him, but it also could have been just.
That's nuts that you outran him, or he just didn't run after
I don't
you.
think he ran after me because
I don't think he
I
ran
took
after you.
off. I was like, oh shit!
In your mind, he's like, he's right behind me. He's right behind me.
Dude, I ran. I remember I
Hasn't
ran
even moved.
all the way to, I ran to my friend's apartment. It was like 3 blocks down. I cut through. So there's a.
They're after me, man.
I remember. I literally remember this. He had a Catholic church on the front side of his. So what I did is I took off in between the backyard of like 3 homes, and then took a right, went to the Catholic church, and made it seem like I was gonna keep running down towards town. But then I circled back and I went to his apartment. And I was like, dude, I'm so fucking sneaky. I lost that motherfucker. Yeah, dude. I never
I'm sure
turned
he
around
could
for
hear
a
you
second.
heavy breathing from 3 blocks away.
Yeah, dude. Oh, totally.
You're like, I got to double back.
Yeah, and I'm like, I'm fine.
Yeah, you're sprinting like as fast as your body would allow.
And I get back to, actually, it wasn't even
dude.
his apartment at the time. It was my Big's apartment. But I got back to that apartment, realized he was gone. And then you ready for this? I walked back to the bar. I was like,
Oh my
I'm just
God.
going to go back
We're
to
not
the bar.
done yet. We're not done
So
yet.
I went back to the bar after that.
Jeez. That's nuts.
Yeah, because the bar
David
only
would
had.
start to yell at you at 4 a.m.
Oh, dude, for sure. I mean, I didn't even tell you about the time I broke into my own apartment.
Oh, you told that story before.
I've told you that,
Yeah.
but yeah.
That's nuts. And you got to be careful with that peeing in public thing. They can
yeah.
put you on lists.
Oh,
That's a big
yeah,
problem.
yeah,
No wonder
yeah,
you
yeah.
ran so fast.
No, seriously, because
you could
like
be on the Epstein file.
the fucking Christ, dude. All it takes is a little seasoning and some kids, apparently, and then you're fucking included in on it. No, I remember because, like, of course, after that, you're like, shit, I really got to be careful. I shouldn't like be pissing in bushes behind bars. But dude, this bar only had 1 bathroom. So it was a shitty little bar.
They had the hundreds of bushes.
I love that bar, dude. But like, yeah, you could walk out back and there'd be hedges, and you're like, I'm just gonna sneak out here, just take 2 seconds. But obviously, I wasn't the only one doing that.
To be honest, like, what's the cop doing back there? Are you waiting for people to pee?
Oh, he's waiting for like
Is he,
drunk
like-
college kids to leave, and he sees my dumbass.
Or is he like the
Yeah,
speeder? It's the speeder cop in a small town. He's the piss cop at
It's
the
just-
bar strip.
He's just like some 23-year-old who just got through the academy.
Yeah. He's like, they put me on.
He got a
piss-
new flashlight.
piss duty. Poor
Yeah.
bastard. Well, excellent. Well, I'm glad you've never been in front of a judge. Keeping your head above water.
Yeah,
in
I
that
got
context.
lucky on that one. That's the truth.
Yeah, you did for sure. Now that you have grown older and wiser, and blacked out some since then, not all the time, I want you to be the judge.
Okay.
Dun-dun-dun-dun-dun. Am I the asshole for not allowing my brother to bring a cam girl as his +1 to my wedding?
A cam girl. What is that?
Like an OnlyFans girl?
Oh. Dude, I feel old. Holy shit. I didn't know what a cam girl was. Whoops.
These go from recent to old to oldest. So this one was written about 2 days ago.
Okay.
The one after this was written about 2 weeks ago. The one after that was 4 years ago, I think. Not that that matters too much.
Okay.
Anyway, I'll read that again. Am I the asshole for not allowing my brother to bring a cam girl as his +1 to my wedding?
Do you want me to give my initial reaction? Or
Of course.
I don't think so. I mean, like,
I don't think
he's an asshole for wanting. No, okay. I don't think he's an asshole for wanting to bring a cam girl. Like, but I do think that the brother is kind of being a dick about it. Like,
yeah.
how many? There's a lot of context here. I think.
Yeah.
You know, like,
Good thing coming right now is all the context.
yeah, that would be needed.
I, 29 female, am getting married in April. The wedding is a bit short notice as my fiance only proposed in December. But we chose April as we got a really good price for a dream wedding venue. That's great. We are offering +1s for our single guests. My brother, Fran, I don't know, maybe it's a fake name, Fran, 27, is single and took us up on the +1 offer. He wants to bring a girl, Danny, who's 26. Danny is a cam girl and Fran is a client of hers. Fran sometimes pays her to meet up in person and go on dates. And my wedding would be one of those times. So he's paying her to come.
See, this is the context. Here's the context.
Oh, man. You know, but like, okay, God bless. We need more context.
Yeah, just keep going. Just keep going. Just roll through it.
Yeah. I only know about the nature of their relationship because her brother started this while living with our parents, and they eventually found out. Ooh, that's a problem. I've only met Danny a few times. Once when Fran brought her to our aunt's potluck baby shower. Dude, he's taking her everywhere. No!
I want to see a picture. I want to see a picture of them.
You won't get a picture, unfortunately.
I know.
I feel like Danny's behavior during this event was really inappropriate. They turned up 2 hours late. By then, most of the food was gone.
Yeah.
With no dish at the potluck, right? That is a no-no.
Yeah, that is.
With no dish, and Danny kept loudly complaining she was hungry the whole event. She's getting paid to be here.
Yeah. And she's like, no one's going to feed me?
Yeah, what the heck?
Where the fuck are the scoops? Like, I need scoops with this dip.
Nuts. She took a load of the unused paper plates and straws and stuffed them into her purse without asking if she could take them. Dude, she's a menace.
Stealing disposable paperware? Like,
come on, Danny, what are you doing?
Oh, Danny.
She also made really rude comments towards my aunt and her pregnant belly and how big she is and how she should get liposuction after the baby. This is too far. This is the context.
Yeah, you wait to say those things like after they've had the kid and they're like, yeah, we don't want any more kids anymore, and I've actually been looking into plastic surgery because like that's when like women will get a boob job is like after they've gone through the breastfeeding, and it's like, okay, sure, like that's what do you want to do, that's fine, but like while she's pregnant going like, ugh, girl, you're kind of stretched out, like,
you cannot do that.
Whoa.
And you gotta be this isn't a negative sense. Like, if a woman or mother wants to have liposuction, great, awesome. Oh, well, when's your surgery? How's it going to be? What's be interested in it? But this is like, you're going to need liposuction, honey. Like, you need to pump the brakes on that attitude big time. Yikes. She managed to constantly make herself the center of attention by just generally being loud and unpleasant. This really upset our aunt. She vented to my mom, who wasn't at the baby shower because she was sick, about it, and when my mom confronted Fran, that's the brother, he had a meltdown, and it was never brought up again. Wow, he just had a fit.
Yeah.
I just find everything about her behavior really tacky. This, plus the fact that she's not even Fran's girlfriend or friend, but his sex worker, makes me really not want her at the wedding.
Okay. Are we...
Yeah, pause. Yep.
Pause or let it finish, because I'm forming an opinion.
I'll go to the end of the
Yeah.
At first, I phrased it in a non-confrontational way and asked if anyone else he'd like to bring, like one of his friends. Friend said no and got really defensive and asked me why I'd ask him that. He then accused me of hating Danny for no reason. End of paragraph.
Okay. My immediate opinion on this, the title's misleading.
I mean, those are the juiciest ones.
The title makes it feel like this has something to do with her being a cam girl, an OnlyFans model, whatever you want to term, a prostitute, whatever you use, sex worker, whatever term you want to use.
Sex worker is the best term to use.
It truly is not anything about that.
No, it's just she's a horrible person.
She's just not a good person.
No.
She's just mean. She's not going to fit well in the environment. Like, this has nothing to do with her occupation and has everything to do with they just don't like her as a person.
Yeah.
And I do think that in a sense, these people are clearly being biased by like, and she does OnlyFans, like as if that's like,
the last thing
that's like a dig at her. It's like,
yeah.
Because, like, bro, I mean, she could be making bank off of OnlyFans.
Oh, yeah.
And it's
but
like...
she's stealing paper plates and stuff.
Yeah, that is a little weird. That's weird behavior.
Weird.
I don't...
You got to bring something to the potluck.
Like, how much is Fran paying Danny if she's upset to the point that she's like, I got to steal fucking plastic knives and forks and some paperware?
Yeah. And she'd say... even in the circumstance, if she's just a person who steals that kind of stuff, then whatever. But, like, Fran... must be your bread and butter. He's a go-to client. Yeah, he pays you for these long stays, long times.
Yeah.
You got to be respecting of him and his space and his family. Because if you're going to be around here getting $100 an hour, you better be milking it.
Yeah, this is reoccurring revenue. Like, don't hurt your stream.
Screw it up.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, I definitely think that this has nothing to do with her being a sex worker, and it has everything to do with the fact that she just doesn't mesh well in that environment. And sister's like, I just don't want her at my wedding because guess what? She's just gonna act crazy.
And I do think like with a lot of wedding stuff, like you're beholden to what the bride and groom more or less want.
Yeah.
I mean, you're beholden to them, unfortunately.
Very true.
You know, within some creative boundaries, I mean, they can't do things that don't make sense, right? But in this case, I mean, you're doing things that upset them, upset their family. They have every right to say,
no, you can't
she's not being there.
Yeah.
Simple.
Yeah, I agree. I think that is really pretty straightforward. Once you start removing and kind of peeling away the unnecessary adjectives.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I guess the answer here is I don't think that the bride is the asshole.
No, definitely not. Last paragraph here. I told him he's welcome to bring someone else as his plus one, but he's not allowed to bring Danny to the wedding because I've just not liked what I've seen with her behavior at the last family event she was at. He said I'm being judgmental and that Danny is a nice person. I asked Fran to please not make this a big deal and just bring one of his friends and have a nice time with the family. Fran started yelling at me. He called me a stupid bitch and said I've already offered him a plus one, so he's bringing Danny and I can't stop him. I'm just being a terrible sister, he says. Am I the asshole?
No.
Definitely not.
No, Brothers out of his mind. Brothers is hooked
he's
on the
He's
goop.
in a dark place.
He's
in a dark place. I mean, like, if you've been with this Danny girl, like, you're living with your parents, and you're seeing this Danny girl, you're paying money, instead of getting an apartment and getting your own place.
I wonder how true that is.
You're paying Danny to come over. I don't know. You got to get your priorities straight.
I truly do wonder how true that is. Like, how true is it that Fran's actually paying this woman to, come to a wedding event with him? I feel like that's got to cost a lot of money.
I mean, for any woman worth her time, I mean, it's got to be really, really expensive. Yeah. To me, this brings this into kind of a more I don't know, a kind of sadder environment.
Let's talk about Fran's job. What's he do for a living?
Oh, he works drive-thru at Wendy's. 100%.
There's no way. There's no way he works drive-thru at Wendy's and he's affording a call girl. Like,
I don't know.
That's an old term. The cam girl people, nowadays.
I mean, a lot of people who are so drawn to sex work in general. Yeah. I mean, I guess there is a duality. Like most, I've heard that most sex workers' clientele are really rich tech guys, software developers, engineers, nerds.
Yeah, nerds with zero social skills who are just like,
they're like, just come and hang out with me. Honestly, I've heard a lot of sex workers just be like, we don't even usually do things. We just kind of dinner and a movie type thing.
Yeah,
it's like girlfriend experience. There's an official term for that, girlfriend experience. But this doesn't really. This doesn't feel like that. This doesn't feel like he's a software developer.
No,
this feels like he works drive-thru.
He sounds more like a Discord moderator.
Yeah, maybe. Yeah, I mean, God bless him. I'm about to be one of those. Anyway, no, not the asshole for sure. You have, even though some people might not like it, you do have pretty decent autonomy over your wedding and who is meant to be there. If this person's not going to bring a potluck item to the potluck, they're in trouble.
Yeah, for sure. At least get the Swedish meatballs. All you gotta do is heat them up and throw in a little sauce.
Bring the 2 liter of Coke.
Yeah, that is true. Literally just bring a beverage. Yeah,
anything. Awesome. Great one. Next one. Ready?
Yeah, I'm ready.
Am I the asshole for not eating the food after my girlfriend eats out of the bowl with the same spoon while preparing? A little bit of a word gymnastics there.
Yeah, what?
Basically, he's like, if my girlfriend is preparing food and then tastes from the spoon and then puts that spoon back in, I don't want to eat the food anymore.
Okay.
Hard line in the sand.
I have my initial thoughts already, but please continue.
Don't want to eat it. I, 25 male, was having dinner with my girlfriend, 23 female, last night, and she was preparing a salad. As I was grilling the chicken, she was repeatedly eating out of the salad bowl with a spoon and putting it back in the bowl, mixing it around and such. This is a common thing that we've talked about before. I find it gross and bad manners to eat out serving dishes and put your used utensils back into the serving dish other people are expected to eat out of. Her family does it for almost every dish. And if I do have come on, is everyone doing it? Her family does it for almost every dish. And if I see it, it grosses me out. I once again asked her to stop or to make herself a bowl and eat out of that rather than the community dish. She got bent out of shape, dismissed my concern, so I ignored it and carried on cooking the chicken.
Okay.
I love sometimes how these situations are so like 5 minutes. Like this whole thing is like 5 minutes of just like being uncomfortable.
Yeah. Yes. Yeah.
And it's like I'm so heated that I'm writing a thing on the internet.
Yeah. Yeah. You're like,
Right?
I don't have anyone to talk to this about because normally I talk to her about everything, but I'm mad at her. Let me just scream into the void by putting it,
Yes.
am I the asshole?
Yeah, exactly.
100%.
It's a little silly. When it came time to eat, she tried to serve me salad with the same spoon she was eating off of, and I politely declined. She then started pestering me repeatedly. Why? In attempts to stop a fight, he knows what's coming.
Yeah.
In attempts to stop a fight, I continued to cop out saying, I'm just not in the mood for salad.
Yeah, bullshit.
And other excuses.
She knows it, dude.
Uh-huh.
He's not the confrontational
she's
one.
Not stupid. Yeah. Dude, she's about to drill into you.
Yeah.
Until she finally asked me enough to where I reiterated my concern that her reusing her dirty spoon in the bowl turned me off from eating. She then played the victim about how she spent so much time preparing it for me and that I was being dramatic. She then left me with, if you don't like that, you would have hated to watch me make the rice. Oh my God.
What did she do to the rice?
Which I had already eaten and now made me feel unsettled. That is the best.
He's like, oh,
Yeah.
What did you do to the rice?
What'd you do?
She's just like
I
holding
put
up
the
her
spoon-
finger, like,
Yeah. I put the spoon in the toilet.
Yeah.
I made the rice with
I
toilet
brushed my
bowl water.
teeth with that spoon and I put it back into the pot.
Man, that is a funny response. To me, that's not an aggressive response. That is a funny one. Like, you're being ridiculous. Ha ha.
Yeah.
You know, that is silly. And the idea that you don't have a rice cooker is also more.
Wait,
this
no.
reads like she had to make it.
Yeah. Wait, we make rice upstairs. We don't have a rice cooker.
You're silly for not having a rice cooker.
Will, we just know how to make rice in a pot.
Get a rice cooker, homie.
2-to-1 ratio. You just
Get
you just cook that shit.
rice.
You've had rice at my house. You've never said anything about it.
Remember that one time it was porridge?
It was not porridge.
Remember the time it was like liquid?
No.
Remember that one time?
No.
Scott was like, "Oh, I'll take the soup."
Oh, that's because I made it. I know what you're talking about now. Yeah, I made it. Megan always makes the rice. She makes way better rice than I do.
Your rice is good. I'm not going to say that your rice is bad.
Yeah.
But it could.
It's a little wet.
No, I it's totally acceptable, totally
Damn,
fine.
dude, I'm
I dare
finding
not.
out.
I dare not disrespect
Finding out
the
right
rice.
now, you guys are talking shit about our rice when you leave the
You should
house.
just.
You guys get in the
a
car
rice
and drive home. You're like, dude, that fucking rice was dog shit.
No. Yeah, we talked about.
You're like,
it.
dude, that gumbo fucking slop. Ugh.
I can't believe it.
Gross.
I ate 3 bowls. Could you believe it? I would have gone for 5.
I'm gonna make you post a photo of my rice now because this is ridiculous. This is just rice.
A
hate.
rice cooker just. It is.
I do agree. I think it makes it consistent. But like
Yeah.
in my mind, I'm like, fuck, another appliance, dude.
We use ours probably 3 times a week.
Wow, you guys
It's
use
great.
a lot of rice.
It's like, oh, I can make toast in the oven, which is a big whole thing, or I could buy a toaster and make toast. If you're not eating toast,
Yeah.
sure, make it in the oven. But if you're eating toast a lot, if you're eating rice a lot, which I know you do,
Yeah,
your rice cooker makes your life so easy.
really. Okay.
Yeah, it's great. It's worth the investment for sure.
I wonder how much.
And
they
I
are.
swear to God, dude, it makes it perfectly. It makes it restaurant grade every time.
Send me your rice cooker.
Okay.
I want.
That's
Or what
really
are
good.
they like? $20?
Um,
If it's like $100, it's a Ninja appliance, and I gotta fucking sign up a subscription. I'm out.
mine might have been like $80.
Oh,
Yeah, it's a little up
Nightmare.
there. Some of them might be a little.
ew, bro.
Moving on.
Yeah. Okay.
I was extremely unsettled in this situation because I feel like it's a valid concern in general manners to not repeatedly eat from the dish others are going to eat from.
Yeah.
Furthermore, I felt in a position to be forced into eating something that grossed me out just to validate her feelings while disregarding me.
Yeah.
I'm not bent out over a bite with a clean spoon or cutting off and nibbling on little pieces of dinner while preparing dishes. I just get grossed out by dirty, wet utensils being mixed around into the clean, prepared food everyone is going to eat from. Am I the asshole? There are some things, if you're going to have a girlfriend, you're just going to have to change. in your
Yeah.
life,
Yep.
you know?
I think that one. I'm gonna give a little bit of like.
I mean, she's cooking with him. Like, it seems to be a pretty happy relationship, except for this one thing. You're just gonna have to
Yeah,
get over
grow
it, buddy.
up, dude. You guys are kissing. Like, you
Yeah.
can't eat off of the same spoon as her. It seems a little like my mom cuts the crust off of the PB&J, in my opinion. Like, I get, but I also understand that in the same context, in the same vein, I also understand looking at people and being like, oh, you're just unhygienic. You're just an unhygienic person.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I don't like when my fingernails get too long. My fingernails are too long right now, and I've thought about them all day.
Yeah,
and to me, it's like, when you leave tonight, I'm cutting my fingernails.
Mm-hmm.
You know, when you go and you see people with really long fingernails, and you're just like,
oh yeah,
ew,
it is
ew, that's unhygienic. Cut your fingernails. I see the layer of dirt near the base of your like. Ew.
They're thick sometimes too. They're
yes,
thick.
bro. A little side story. We got a waiter one time at Carrabba's who had like, I'm talking 1.5 inch long fingernails.
Male waiter.
Male, tall, very slender guy, longest fingernails I've ever seen on a man with dirt underneath them. And I think Megan and I were nauseous the entire dinner. So if he in this context was like, she's kind of gross and being around the fruit while you're being like, you haven't showered in 2 weeks. You literally, you smell like ass.
Like, if she was not following food safety standards, like, I'm going to put my raw meat on this cutting board and then I'm going to chop vegetables and then not wash them.
Or like when you see those people who are
thing.
like putting shit in the base of their sink, like they're like putting the meat in the base of the sink.
Oh, yeah, that's
dude,
gross.
that's gross.
That's
I understand that. But me, as your partner going like, oh, I'm going to try this. Yum. You try it. And you're like, ew, why did you put that? Grow up.
Yeah, grow up.
Grow up.
Now, Shelby, I know, will listen to this podcast.
Yeah.
And I do have that a small bit of this tinge every once in a while. I'd be like, whoa.
You're hesitant. I know you are.
It's my wife. I share lots of things with her.
Yeah.
I remember, like, if she ever drinks like half a bottle of water,
yeah,
bottles of water to me, like, you're backwashing a lot into them.
See, it's the image that you put in your brain though that what makes it gross, because you're just like, ew, 20% of that is saliva.
Yes, exactly.
That's what grosses you out.
When Shelby hands me a water bottle or something where I know it's just been backwashed, you know, it's like a 1/3 left. I'm thirsty. I mean, I'll drink it, but in my mind, I'll go, this is floaties. There's floaties in here. I see them.
Dude.
I see the floaties.
No, you're just putting that shit in your brain, dude.
This is ridiculous.
The dogs drink water. Maybe I should give context here. I have 2 Great Pyrenees dogs. One's 140 pounds. One's like 85, almost 90.
I can't believe Max is 140.
Yeah, he's a big boy.
Wow.
And dude, they will sometimes like drink water out of the bowl.
Mm-hmm.
And of course, they're just splashing it everywhere.
Yeah.
But sometimes they won't drink the bottom like inch of the bowl.
Oh, it's just floaty. I've seen that water.
It's like thick water.
It's like frothy.
Dude, it's literally just saliva-based water.
It is.
From them just like, it's just falling out right into the bowl.
So nasty.
And so, dude, you got to wash it out. It's so gross.
So gross.
That's gross water. But I think that this, in a sense, like, okay, so something else here is like, I don't know that we're there yet, but truly, if this bothers him so much and it continues to bother him, break up with her. Yeah. Literally break up with her, because it's going to be a deal breaker for you. You're going to bother her for the rest of her life, and clearly she's like, I'm not going to be with someone who's like, I can't eat after you. You know, like
Yes, you're just gonna have to get over it, or put yourself in different places to just avoid this situation. Honestly,
I don't even think that's the right. I don't think that's the right choice, because it's like now you're gonna have to do the mental gymnastics of like avoiding that every time, and you're inevitably going to follow yourself in that situation. Like, just break up and move on.
Yeah,
just break up and move on. If this is grossing you out, there's a potential chance here. No, I won't say that actually, but.
No, I get it.
Just move on. Just move on, or figure it out. Figure it out. Grow up. Get used to a little bit of some saliva.
A little bit of floaties.
Yeah.
Yeah. Now, he did mention that her family does this pretty frequently. Would you take a spoon from, like, your father-in-law that he just put in his mouth? Oh, man, dog.
Okay, so...
The answer for me? No. Negatory.
No, but that's because it's different. Like, you're not married to her father. And
Ooh.
Yeah. No, I'm just going to say no, you don't. You don't have to. That's really out of your purview. And like, I saw this thing that was like this like kind of kids book thing that was like don't kiss dad on his birthday, or like don't kiss your dad on Father's Day. It's like a holiday or whatever. Yeah.
That's like a child.
Or no, I'm sorry. It's in like a child's book like format, but it's like don't kiss mom on dad's birthday. That's what it was. And so my first thought is like if you're like getting food from family members, you're like, I don't know what you guys been doing in the bedroom. I'm okay. I'm totally okay.
That's really fun.
Because if it's my significant other, dude, sharing a spoon is like on the low tier of things, dude, that
you have shared with me. I don't want to air it out, but I know you share other utensil-esque things.
Oh, that
might be a little too far.
No, that a lot of people do find that gross. I've heard that a lot of people find that gross. I honestly, I didn't think it was that big of a deal until
it's just so intimate. It's getting in all the crevices, man.
Yeah, and for anybody wondering, it's a toothbrush. My wife and I have shared a toothbrush before. I will say this, like, that truly stems from a place. This is me airing out my unhygienic tendency, which I am just a bad
this is peanut butter bad talking
toothbrush, like regular brushing my teeth. I'm bad about it. I have to remember to do it. Apparently it's like an ADHD thing.
Really?
It's
wait, to brush your teeth or to forget about your
teeth? To forget brushing your teeth often is like it's an ADHD thing.
They're blaming it on lungs.
I know. And I got, what I'm better with than brushing my teeth is actually flossing. As crazy as that sounds.
Oh, really?
Because I can do it while I'm going. Oh. I just pick it up and I'm like I clean my ears constantly.
Oh, my ears are bad.
I clean
Shelby
my ears non-stop. I clean my ears every single day. I brush my teeth every other day. And I'm bad about it.
Wow, every other day?
I've gotten better about it in the last year. I've gotten better about it. But yeah, like when I was in college, dude.
You might be lucky to every week.
Like once a week.
Which at that point, like, why do it?
Well, so like,
that's rough.
To be fair, it was probably
this was in between the blackouts. The alcohol was keeping your teeth clean.
Yeah. And then like I got out of college. I worked for a couple of years, went to a dentist, and wow, shocker, 7 cavities. Yeah. And from then I try my best. I do try my best. I'm not perfect, but I do try my best because
I think it's important. I lucky for you, or good on you for flossing more than the average person. I think the average person flosses 0.
Yeah.
Not flossing for me was a problem, and I got just shot up at the dentist.
Yeah.
That. No cavities though. Across my whole life, I've only had like 2 cavities.
No,
I was like 15.
My problem is I always forget to brush my teeth before I go to bed. So then I wake up and I'm like, oh,
nasty.
And then I wake up and I'm like, I got to brush my teeth. And then as soon as I brush my teeth, I'm like, oh, I need coffee. I got to go drink some coffee. So like my teeth are like clean for like fucking.
You have
30
coffee
minutes.
breath sometimes.
Yeah,
I'll air some. You have coffee breath bad sometimes.
Yeah, no, because dude, I wake up and I'm like, I need some coffee. I need coffee like now.
It's in my body.
Yeah.
I'm just not a coffee person really. I do appreciate caffeine every once in a while, but honestly, too much caffeine gives me a headache. I'm much rather have like a Diet Coke. I would be like a Diet Coke at 9 a.m. type of guy.
No, I tried drinking that Diet Coke with you the other day, and I'm just like,
tried drinking that Diet Coke with me the other day.
No, literally, when we were at Chick-fil-A, I got Diet Coke. When we went to your house, I got Diet Coke.
What do you usually get, like Dr. Pepper or something?
No, I normally get a root beer, but like,
okay,
I was like, oh, I don't want any sugar, but I was like, I kind of want a soda, because I don't ever drink soda when I'm with Megan. She doesn't drink soda, so I just don't ever get it.
Okay.
But of course, it's like, I don't want water.
Yeah.
I don't like water. I hate saying that. I hate when people are like, but I just don't like water.
Have you tried like carbonated, like LaCroix and stuff? Like
I don't like them.
Water?
I don't like
you don't like them at all.
I don't like them.
Because I could maybe agree with you that I didn't love water, but I also
love water when I want water, but I never want water. There's never a moment where I'm like, man, I'm so thirsty.
I mean, like, if you didn't have beer, if you spent an hour outside doing lawn care,
Yeah.
mowing the lawn, trimming.
Oh, I want
you're
water.
Sweaty. Yeah, you want water.
I want water.
You're
Yeah.
not okay. So even if there is beer,
Yeah, I'll get water.
okay, great.
But it's like I don't come home and I'm like for dinner I'm like, oh, I just want a big glass of water.
Yeah.
I probably drink 90% of my water throughout the day right before bed.
Okay.
I'll get a glass of water, I'll drink it, and then I'll
Uh-huh.
get a glass of water to go to bed with, and I might have a couple of sips while I'm in bed.
Okay.
And that's it.
Okay. Shelby drinks a lot of water.
So does Megan. Dude, Megan's a
Yeah.
big water drinker. She carries around that fucking Stanley thing like she's going to beat over a mug.
Yeah.
They're like, give me your purse. And she's like, wow. With that
definitely-
fucking
That
Stanley.
definitely helps.
I mean, it's a 15-pound anvil she's carrying around.
It's impressive. And I mean, some of the Stanleys are huge, but they don't really carry that much water.
No.
Because the insulation's so thick.
Yeah, dude. Oh, dude, that's my favorite thing to do. Actually, is to sneak up on her and be like, "Oh, I don't have to make water if I just drink all of this in here right now."
Suck up all of her
Yeah.
floaties.
Yeah, because I mean, you're sucking like the straws are the size of a pool noodle. Like
they're thick.
they're so large,
Yeah.
dude. You just hit one of them, Johns. Like hell yeah.
But I turned Shelby on to Stanleys. Funny enough, because one time we were at Academy or something, and I was like, oh, maybe I want an insulated, a metal insulated cup. I don't know.
Yeah, why not?
Maybe I want one. We were right by him. She's like, those things don't work. And I was like, no, these work really, really, really well.
Yeah,
Now
what?
there are crappy plastic ones that don't work really well. If
Yeah,
they get
yeah,
if some of the sealing gets bad, if air gets in, then they don't work at all. She goes, I've never had one that works. Because they're like, we should try one. Like they're only it's like buy one get one for $30 or something.
Yeah.
So I get one, she gets one. She's used one every day since then. She's like,
Hooked
these
on
things
it.
work awesome.
Oh,
The
that's
ice
crazy.
my iced coffee will stay iced all day long till like 6 p.m.
Dude, you know
Like,
what's
yeah, they're awesome.
honestly, actually, on this topic of these like insulated cups, you know what's the demographic of people that I just don't understand? People will get those Stanley cups and they'll make mixed drinks in them. Like they'll make like they'll just get like Coke
They'll
and
be like
rum,
rum and Coke. Yeah.
and they'll just fucking fill that bitch up.
Yeah, that's like against what Stanley is.
And I look at that and I'm like, I just don't want that. I
No.
just want a little cocktail, like a little stubby drink. I don't want a fucking 64 ounce of Coke and rum.
No, I mean, that's an alcoholic,
I know, but like
I think it's an alcoholic.
I know a lot of people at home who I would not consider in any way like alcoholics, but like that's how they drink. That's how
they
everyone
would
around
drink?
them drinks. And like you go to
Oh,
Mardi
I know what
Gras
you're
and they
talking
do that.
about.
They like just get like and you're like, what? Like, get me a beer.
I think I know exactly who the person. It's like a soccer mom type of person.
Yeah,
maybe?
dude. And they're just like,
I mean, they're just stressed. I mean, they're mom of three, all boys. They're
we
just
had
stressed.
a coworker who I totally could see doing this. I don't know that she does it, and I won't say her name just in case she watches this. But inventory room,
Yeah, say no more.
dude. 1,000%
100%.
love her to death. She's the best ever.
Yeah, she's like, go
But-
get him, Junior, and she's in the car.
dude,
filling up.
massive
Yeah.
tumbler, and I'm like,
100%.
oh yeah.
I don't think she would do that, but she is the type of person who has
But
every
that's what I'm talking
excuse
about.
to
Is
do it.
like no, not even like that. The practice of it, but I mean like just making a cocktail in a massive Stanley tumbler.
Yeah.
But like people at home for Mardi Gras, they do that shit all the time.
Yeah.
And I'm like, that's crazy to me. Just get a beer.
Yes, my version of that are like it's July 4th, and you see all the moms in their like fold out chairs, and they all got a Stanley, and they're all getting sloshed.
Dude, it's just ice and wine in the motherfuckers.
Yeah.
That's all it is.
No, you're absolutely right.
I don't understand that. And you see people talk about it on social media. They're like, my Stanley can fit a whole bottle of wine. And I'm like, that's great, but like,
Drinking wine through a straw.
just re-pour it. This is so lame, you know?
Yeah. A lot. I mean, I think some part of it is to sneak it into places, kind of thing. Like
Maybe.
people are gonna look down at me if I bring a whole handle of vodka here.
Yeah, that's true.
So I'm gonna drink it out of my glass with some cranberry.
That's
in
true.
it.
That's true.
But yeah, no, I know. And, funny enough, as you paint the picture, I definitely see the person doing that. See certain people.
I know. Every time I see it, I'm like, I just don't understand that. I just don't. You've never seen me with like a big, like you've never come over to my house and I'm like, dude, I got these big cups. Let's just get a shitload of ice, Coke, and liquor, and let's
Load
just
it up.
fill that shit up. It's like, no, I want a
Would
beer. I
you-
want a glass of wine.
At home, right? Let's take a hypothetical. At
Yeah.
home, You have nothing to do the next day. Would you rather do that, which is to fill up a Stanley with a mixed drink, or you have bought from the store styrofoam cups and you do it in one of those? And you get a lid
styrofoam cup.
and a straw.
Dude, no. Fuck a lid, fuck a straw. The like,
And you have the little nugget ice.
dude,
All cocktails.
but like the regular size 12-ounce styrofoam cups that you used to get at like diners and stuff. Yeah. I used to drink. I'd steal a sleeve of those and have them in my room, and that's what we would drink out of. I love those cups.
Yeah.
They're the
Some
best
drinks
cups.
hit out of those.
Yes.
They hit.
There's something about like the ice on your lip and you're getting just the perfect amount. Like, I'm now I'm thinking back, I'm shocked that there's not like a picture of me.
Isn't that a
drinking
very
all those.
daiquiri shack type of thing?
Yeah, it's also kind of like a there's kind of this image that's painted on like lean. People drink lean out of those cups.
Oh, yeah.
Like they'll do a double cup.
Yeah.
And it's just like a comfort thing. You just have like 2 cups that are
Have you done lean before?
stacked. No.
Done? Oh, it's like
No,
a
drink.
drug.
Yeah, no.
Yeah.
No.
Neither have I. I mean, that should surprise
just-
no one.
Yeah.
That would literally put me to sleep. I was telling Shelby the other day
Yeah,
that alcohol does not in any way make me excited or want to party. It makes me want to go to sleep.
What?
It puts me down. Like, I'm going to go home and go right to sleep. I'll probably be on my phone for 10 minutes and fall right asleep.
That's crazy, bro.
It puts me to sleep. I cannot get up and party. It does not give me energy.
I have a threshold. If I don't drink enough, like nowadays, my relatable aspect to this is if I have 2 beers, right? 2 beers, I'm just going straight to sleep. Like I shouldn't say go straight to sleep. That's going to get me closer to bedtime.
Okay.
If I have 5 beers, I'm staying up watching concerts. It's a different world. It's a different me. I've now crossed the threshold of, let's watch Kings of Leon concerts. Kings of Leon's concert. Boop. Put that shit on. Great. Oh, they're in Melbourne? Fucking why not, dude?
All
you know?
right.
And
Great.
I love that. The
more I drink, the more sleepy I get.
But
I've only, I would say, blacked out like twice in my life.
Same,
I just
believe it
haven't
or not.
been that much of a drinker. I remember one of the times was when I was at a friend's house, and actually both times were at the friend's house. The friend's house parents, his dad and his stepmom, would just dose the people who were over with alcohol.
Oh,
They just
nice.
kept handing you full drinks and
yeah.
stuff. And as you're there, you just drink it, and it's like an infinite amount.
Yeah.
And I remember we were watching a concert on their big TV they just had. We were listening to music maybe.
Okay.
I can't really remember. They had a really expensive sound system, so I was just listening. It's super hammered at this point.
Yeah.
And Shelby was there. Yes, it was like I can't remember. Too blacked out, I guess. I got up, and around in the corner of the room, this media room was like the stepmom's like weight yoga mat area.
Okay.
So I got up and fell onto the weights.
Oh no.
And then I just like closed my eyes. And I was like, "This is the most comfortable I've ever been in my whole life."
I
I was like, "I can go to sleep right now." Like,
Yeah.
I guess that's the definition of passing the fuck out.
Yeah.
It's like I can go to sleep right now. And then I just heard like commotion. Shelby was like, "Come on, Will, get up." And I get
Yeah.
up, and then we immediately go home.
Yeah.
I was like, "Oh man, put me on those weights again."
Yeah.
They
bring
were
me
so
back.
comfortable.
Don't get me up.
Yeah.
No, so there's only one instance where I blacked out and I don't remember anything.
Hmm.
I remember the threshold of when I blacked out. I remember everything up to it. And then I blacked out and I was up for about 4 hours more after that. And I don't remember
that's
anything.
a long time.
It was Big Brother night when I was in college, which is like basically you as a pledge, you're finding out who your big is, which is a really important night. But I had an exam the next day. And so I went and studied for my exam. And then what ends up happening is they're like, hey, everybody meet at the house. We have a meeting, right? So you don't know what's happening. But for us, we got to this meeting and then it was like, we kind of went on like this, like, everything has to have a purpose when you're in a fraternity. So it's like there's like
A
these
purpose.
there's like these like dumb rituals sometimes that you do that you're like, this is fucking dumb. So like they would have us like go around campus and like question us because we're pledges and we have to remember shit. So we go around campus. We did that for like an hour and a half. But you're like running. No one's driving you. You're running there.
Yeah.
So you're doing like 3 miles of just like running around campus. And then you get back to the house. You're hot. You're sweaty. Fucking tired. And then they're like, all right, fucking strip down. You know, you guys are all fucking just, yeah. So like I remember we're in like this like attic loft space.
Okay.
And we're just like we're like in our boxers. They blindfold you.
Okay. You keep adding on more details that are more and more concerning.
And then basically they pull you out of the room one at a time.
Yeah.
So it's like you're just like sitting there blindfolded in the silence.
You're butt naked?
No. You're like in your boxers.
Okay.
And I remember just sitting there blindfolded and they pull us out one at a time. And then what ends up happening is like right when because they're just like yelling at you, like, you fucking idiot, you guys are in fucking trouble. You didn't get this right when you were out on campus. Da, da, da. And then they take your blindfold off and you're like, here's your fucking bag, you know, and you're like, oh shit, like, you know, like now it's a good thing. And then 15 minutes later, it's a party. You're having a full-blown party. They having girls that are coming over. Like, the girls know that big night is happening, and so they come over and they drink. And I mean, like, it'd be like 100 people in a room.
Okay.
And you're just hanging out.
Yeah.
And you're supposed to hang out with your big, and your big also gives you gifts. And your gift is, like, typically, like, a cooler with stuff in it. Like, Shelby at one point painted probably someone's cooler for big night. And... like, it was like a thing that you did. You painted like a new Pledges cooler. She did it because she was friends with the big or whatever. Yeah. And like the cooler would have all like, you get on big night, you get like 4 bottles of liquor and like 50 beers.
Whoa.
And I drank with my I drank a whole bottle of Captain Morgan's rum. And he had a whole bottle of Wild Turkey.
Oh, man.
Yeah. And it was not good. I remember
that's
being,
like hospital level.
I remember being in suite 3. So like the suites, the way they were broken out was is really simple. It is 1, 2, 3, 4. So when I lived there,
listeners,
yeah,
Chet just did like a X pattern kind of.
Yeah, it's more of like a Z. So it's like there's a first floor and then there's a second floor. On the first floor, there was one suite that had 5 rooms in it, and then there's a second suite that had 5 rooms in it. It was just mirrored on both ends, but we numbered them 1, 2, 3, and then 4. 3 and 4 were on the second story. 1 and 2 were on the first story.
Okay.
So I'm in suite 3, which was notoriously known as the party suite. It's just disgusting. And I was in suite 3. I was in my big room, and we're just doing shots. I mean, like, I drank a whole bottle. They're like, you're drinking this whole bottle tonight.
Yeah, that's nuts.
So I drank this whole bottle, and I do not remember, I do not remember anything after. I don't even remember finishing the bottle. Yeah. I remember I was sitting in the doorway, and this person I knew was like, we were just drunk. She was like, hell yeah, dude. She slapped me across the face. That's the last thing I remember.
Wow.
That's the last thing I remember was standing in a doorway in his room.
Do you think you like...
Okay. I lost my shirt.
Okay, we didn't need that.
I still don't know where my shirt went. I woke up without a shirt on, and I woke up under a mound. Every single chair that was in the chapter room, 100+ chairs, were stacked over the top of me. I was asleep on the couch.
Yeah.
And I was in a mound of chairs on the couch sleeping. And I just dude.
How do you not puke?
We had house mom. Oh, I had already thrown up everything before that. They were like, yeah, you threw up all in you filled up that whole trash can.
Yeah.
And
that's good.
And then I fell asleep on the couch. And then house mom came in, dude. I'm woken up at like 7 a.m. by house mom, who it was kind of like this couch was like in this like foyer area. There's like a pool table, and then her room was like right there. There's like a whole like suite for her alone. And I was sleeping on the couch. She comes out. She sees every chair, like 100+ chairs, all now stacked on top of a couch. And
like,
I'm just asleep in the pile.
Yeah.
No, instead of her going, this is not my job, she starts yelling at me.
Yeah.
She's like, get your ass up. What the fuck are you doing? Like, wake up. And I'm like, oh,
Oh, your
what
face
is going
confused.
on, dude? I'm hammered, bro.
Are you an angel?
Yeah, and
Are you
like,
the devil?
dude, no, she was such a bitch. Dude. She was so mean.
Dude, I'd be a bitch. I'd be like, I didn't sign up for this.
Yeah, like, oh, I'm hammered still. I'm still drunk. And I'm like, oh, what is going on, dude? She makes me crawl out of this pile of chairs, and I'm literally still drunk. She's making me carry all the chairs back to the room. No one else is awake.
Yeah.
It's just me. I'm moving all the chairs back by myself. I missed my 8 a.m. exam.
Oh, that's your.
She woke me up, made me move all the chairs. I missed my exam. I didn't know what time it was. Dude, I'm in my fucking boxers, and because I threw up all over myself, dude.
Yeah.
Like, it's one of
This
those
is
where
a
you're just
bad
like,
state.
oh.
This is a bad.
You know,
state.
like, yeah, it's just, it was Big Brother night. But yeah, no, it was not good. That's the only
Yikes.
night I think I've ever blacked out.
Man,
I've had nights where, like,
that is a problem.
I've only had one other night where I had, like, the first time I had Voodoo Rangers.
Mm-hmm.
Did I drink like
100
20 of those? I think I've talked about this. It was like a raid day for
20.
Destiny, and like we raided for like 12 hours.
Yeah.
I just had a shitload of beer.
Yeah. Whew.
Because you're just sitting there, you're playing video games,
Yeah,
you're just drinking
why
them,
not?
dude. And I got up like,
And at some point, like after like number 5, you're like, I wonder how far I could go.
oh yeah, yeah.
After 12, you're like, oh my god, I can go farther.
I literally 2 12 packs, and I literally drank. Yeah, I got up the
Man.
next morning. I had like 2, and I was like, oh god, dude. I remember that that Big Brother night's the only night I ever like completely blacked out. I remember nothing. Even when I had 20 plus beers, the Voodoo Rangers, it was still like I remembered.
Yeah, you at least remember.
Yeah, like I always typically when my memory goes out, like on those kinds of nights where I brown out, is like right before bed. And I'm like, I don't remember saying that.
Yeah. It's like that lasts like 30 minutes.
Yeah, right before I fall asleep. But yeah, other than that, I've never blacked out. I've never
Man.
blacked out outside of that. I've never like had like crazy fucking holy shit. Like I shouldn't even, this is wild. I should not be like
it's
this right
Project
now.
X type of stuff.
Yeah.
Man. Excellent story. Thank you for sharing that with me. That's a new story I've never heard. I really
Put
appreciate
it on the internet.
That's right. I'm sure so many people I'm sure were there and could remember that.
Actually, believe it or not, speaking of which, this is already on the internet. There's a picture of me from Old Rose somewhere with just chairs stacked over me from like
Nice.
2015. There's just it was definitely on Old Row.
Nice.
Yeah.
Perfect.
Not a brag. I
You
actually
gotta find
completely
that.
forgot about that, but
You got to find that.
I should find that. I should find that photo.
Okay. This is my last one.
Okay.
Then we can tidy this up from here.
Oh, damn. I'm sorry. I was just
One more.
rattling on.
Oh, no worries. I enjoyed it.
Okay.
I enjoyed listening.
Okay.
It's always at that moment or at this moment where I had to be. So
Yeah.
it's that
Fair
time
enough.
of the night.
All right, great. I can't wait to drag it on.
Here we go. Am I the asshole for calling my sister-in-law a racist after she compared my cooking to making Kung Pao chicken? Making Kung Pao chicken.
Was he making Kung Pao chicken?
No.
Oh, okay.
For context, I've been married to my wife for 10 years, and we're a mixed-raced couple.
Okay.
I am Asian, and she is Caucasian. I've gotten along with her family, mother-in-law, brother-in-law, and sister-in-law, but I've always felt like her father-in-law and other sister-in-law, from now on she'll be named Sarah, never liked me. So father-in-law and Sarah has never liked him.
My sister's
He is
name's
Asian.
Sarah.
His name is
That's
he is
so funny.
Asian, and his wife is Caucasian.
Okay.
I am a professionally trained chef with 15 plus years of experience and work at a high-end Chinese restaurant, a spin-off of a popular one in Beijing, in a large U.S. city. My crew and I have won several awards, and I've been explicitly told I'll be the next executive chef. Sarah is also a professionally trained chef and works at a popular upscale French restaurant in the city. She constantly brags about it and, no joke, compares herself out loud to Ramsay and Bourdain. So she has a
Yeah, there's an ego on her shoulder.
ego to her.
Yeah,
yes.
dude. Fuck yeah.
Whenever I'm at my mother-in-law's, I try to help out in the kitchen. Sarah is always criticizing everything that I do, whether it's chopping, braising, marinating, etc. She always butts in and comments like, I think you should actually do it like this. I've been patient for my wife and sidestepping these comments, saying things like, thanks, but I'll try to stick to what I do.
Yeah.
Just being cordial.
Yeah.
Things came to a head 2 weeks ago when my father-in-law, wife, and mother-in-law and I were in her parents' kitchen prepping dinner for my mother-in-law's birthday. Great. We were running a bit behind, so things were heated, which I kind of like because it reminded me of work. And that's when Sarah walked in. She took one look at what I was doing and scoffed and said, "Oh, wow, okay, that's not the right way of doing things."
Okay.
Wow. Sarah, pump the brakes.
Yeah.
And like, if you're walking in, you're not helping.
Yeah, no, you're not helping.
What are you doing?
just
Where
got
are
in
you?
there.
You upstairs? Yeah, what are you doing?
Is she? Does he say if she's the oldest?
No.
If this Sarah is the oldest? Damn.
No.
My Sarah's the oldest.
Uh,
And if she watches this, I haven't
Yeah.
said anything about her yet, so don't get mad at me.
no. She said, "Oh, wow, okay, that's not the right way of doing things."
Yeah.
It hit a nerve, and I pretty sternly told her to stop criticizing my cooking and that I'm also a chef like her. She laughed and said, "Making Kung Pao chicken at some Chinese restaurant doesn't count."
Bro, fuck her.
That is so rude.
Yeah, fuck her.
That is that's way too
This
far.
went from being like, I'm gonna be kind of like disrespectful to you because for a multitude of reasons. Maybe she's intimidated by him because he actually does work at a nice upscale restaurant, right?
Yeah.
Or like maybe he is a better chef and she's intimidated by that. Or genuinely she does believe that she's really good at cooking.
Insecurity on her side for sure.
Yeah. But to come in and be like, at best you're making Kung Pao chicken.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's
Now you're being racist.
Yeah. That's too far.
You just
You said that to an Asian man who works in an Asian restaurant. Like, that's not acceptable.
Yeah.
The kitchen went silent. Father-in-law snorted/chuckled, and mother-in-law yelled at Sarah, "Sarah, what is wrong with you?"
Yeah, good for her.
I stopped what I was doing, swore at her and called her a racist piece of shit, apologized to my mother-in-law for not being able to stay, and left for home with my wife. Apparently, this caused a massive fight after we left.
Hell yeah. Good for him staying on fucking business. Dude, I love that.
With my mother-in-law, brother-in-law, and other people on my side, taking my side, and father-in-law and Sarah saying it was a joke, but kind of true.
Oh,
And
then
that
it's
I was
not a
being-
joke. You're not joking.
That's not a joke. Even if it's like slightly serious, not a joke at all.
Not a joke.
They joked that I was being too sensitive. The extended family somehow got wind of this, and now everyone is arguing and taking sides, with my wife even getting texts from some of her cousins apologizing for Sarah's behavior. Despite being on my side, my wife is begging me to apologize such that the fighting will stop, but I refuse.
No.
Because fuck Sarah and her blatant racism.
Yep. No.
Woo!
That is a hot one.
That is a hot one.
Oh my God. I want
be doing that,
to.
Sarah.
Can we message him? Be like, bro, what's going on?
That was from 4 years ago.
I want to see a picture. Wait, get an update. We need an update to the thread.
Maybe I'll find it later.
I don't know. That's awesome, though.
Yeah,
Good for him.
You cannot be saying that.
Yeah,
You cannot be saying that.
No, and like, let's say you're in an environment in which that you're you can get to at least to a place you're comfortable with, like making those kinds of jokes.
Yeah.
If you're that comfortable with that person, you make that kind of joke and they find offense to it, you're immediately going to apologize. You're going to be like, I truly didn't mean it that way. I'm so sorry.
Yeah.
But if you're not and you make that joke, it's clearly a dig. It's clearly a dig. And whether there's racism behind it or not, it's rude.
Yeah.
It's so rude.
Top of the line rude.
And it's just sprinkling this all on top with just, you're just trying to be racist. You're just trying to be racist to him. You're trying to take the one thing that he's honoring and enjoying with his career.
Clearly very good, won awards.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And you're just like, I'm going to take a dig at that.
Yeah. Talk about insecurity.
Yeah.
And again, another additional layer to here is like, why aren't you in the kitchen? Like, why aren't you helping? You esteemed chef. You come in from some other foreign place and you're like, saying these things. That's unacceptable. Same time, same idea with the cam girl not bringing potluck. This is what are you doing? You're not in the realm.
Typical supervisor, and this is why I asked if this is like oldest sibling.
Just
because
presumed expert overall.
I love my sister, but sometimes she has oldest sister behavior, and it's just like it. It comes from a place of like I've had to tell people so many times how to do things, and like I've had to take care of my younger siblings so much. Now all of a sudden it's older sister just behavior. That shit pisses me off so fast, dude. That's like an immediate. And if he is like, if he's similar to me, or you're a middle sibling,
you're not afraid to clap.
Oh
back.
yeah, dude. No way. No
I know-
way.
I know
You're
you-
like,
you
dude,
don't stand
fuck
for that.
you.
Yeah, you don't stand for that, and neither does this man. Neither
No,
does this gentleman,
I love
and
that.
and he shouldn't, because frankly, I mean, he just doesn't. I mean, nothing on God's green earth tells him that he needs to just take it. Like,
Yeah.
no,
No, and like, no, I do appreciate in a sense that he's like, in a sense that he's willing to do that even with like in-law family. That putting that like, you cross a fucking line, fuck you, I'm leaving.
Yeah,
Good for him.
yeah,
Good for
100%.
him. Because it's really easy to do that with your own family. It's really hard to do that with other
Yeah.
people's families.
And then I think the double racist here is the father-in-law.
Yeah.
He eats this guy's food all day long, and I'm sure
Yeah.
he loves it. And
Oh.
he's like, "Haha, Sarah made a funny."
Totally.
That guy's the like
Totally.
double
Yeah,
racist.
enabling his daughter to
Yeah.
do that. That's why she acts that way, I'm sure.
Yeah, that's unacceptable.
Totally enabling.
That's unacceptable. I mean, no. The moment I have a culture's food, I'm not racist towards you at all.
Yeah. No.
Right?
No.
It's delicious.
I cannot believe that's
It's unacceptable.
yeah.
Well, anyone,
It is.
guys, I must use the restroom. My bladder is about to explode. One of these classic
Will
moments.
said, I'm gonna bust.
Thank you all for watching. If you stuck to the end, really appreciate it.
Rip Leslie.
Yeah.
That's like you've never oh my gosh. I'll explain it to him later, don't worry.
Okay, thank you.
Have
Have a good night, everyone. Take it easy.
bye everybody.